Greetings from Fire Island, New York, and welcome to Ocean Bay Park. Here is a dusk walk along the side of the ferry entrance. Every community is a little bit different, and this has a much more relaxed vibe than Ocean Beach Schooner Pizza. And the Schooner Inn, though, is hopping. Live concerts happening inside, so there is fun to be had, but every community is a little bit different. This community has, first time I'm seeing on Fire Island, a free library. Although there are books everywhere all across Fire Island, people tend to leave things outside instead of throwing them away. So this is a very much a community for reusing and giving things to their neighbor, because the only way to get here is by the ferry. Now, this area of Fire Island is the Town of Brookhaven, and they have quite a lot of ordinance, but they make sure it's quite clear. No open fires on Fire Island. No loitering, no littering. And keep in mind, this is the Town of Brookhaven. If you are over at the Fire Island Lighthouse, it could be slightly different, as that is the Town of Islip. But I like to see that they have everything so clearly listed, as I was over in Ocean Beach earlier, and there were people walking without their shirts on. And that is an ordinance there that you have to have your shirt on, not when you're at the beach, but when you're walking through the town. Now, in the summers that I lived on Fire Island and I jogged along the beach, I remember being stopped because I had been jogging with my shirt off. I didn't know, so I was happy to see everything clearly listed. And here are some yuccas. Yuccas do really well on Fire Island, as well as pine trees, bamboo. And I'm showing you the plants because that's something that's very indicative to this area. Makes it special, and this community is special for the residents of Fire Island. Now, if you were to trim this down over here, this is the Yucca gloriosa. It rises up and it looks like a palm tree. And we're gonna get to the personality of this community, this way to the ferry. What a beautiful way to spend your summer. I swear, bicycling is the image of Fire Island, and the little red wagon. But here it is. This is, I feel, one of the signature aspects that make this community special, is that they have a garden center. Here is Neptunes Nursery. It's the only place to buy flowers, palm trees on Fire Island. I've seen some cherry blossom trees. None of these things are indigenous to this area. Definitely not the palm trees. And it's great that, you know, someone chose their love of flowers and plants and put it to business. And you could see not everything here is an ideal plant growing next to the Atlantic Ocean, because that is a very brackish soil, as the salt water in the air on a humid day, or when there is a fog, that salt drops into the soil, and you can see mostly it's sand around here. So they're very knowledgeable to tell you how often you're going to have to water or even change the soil around your planting area to compensate for being at this location gardening. Until next time, happy summer from beautiful Fire Island. Actually, I want to take this walk. Let's do this walk this way to the ferry. It looks very like an enchanted beach forest. And these beach walkways are rather synonymous with Fire Island. It's the only way to really get around. But when I was in Robin's Nest, that's one of the towns, they didn't have a boardwalk. So it was really trekking through the sand. So when I now see these wooden boardwalks, gotta admit, I'm pretty happy about that. Life gets easy when you've got an easier walking path. I see what this is set up for. A sunset view of the Great South Bay. Let's do this. I'm gonna sit and enjoy a sunset here on Fire Island. Till next time, happy summer from I Love New York.